Should I take a video like that day? Maybe I should buy a jockey stick so that it becomes easy for me, right? I am totally in love with the glasses actually. That's what I keep repeating the same thing. Because I really like this colored glasses. The way it changes the color, the shade. You know, long back I bought a sunglass when I was staying in Dubai, Sharjah, and those glasses I paid very less. In the sense, I paid around 30 dirhams for those glasses, and it was too good. It was black, almost like the one I'm wearing now, but you know, it's got that black tinted glasses. And by mistake, when I just kept it on the table to sign that register, and I just left it there. And later, after half an hour, I remembered, and I went and checked, and it was lost. How bad I felt losing that, and I kept inquiring with many people to find out where it is actually. Did anybody get it, or so that I could just get it back? But then I didn't get it, and then my mentor, she asked me, is it very expensive glasses? I said they're not expensive, but you don't usually get those kind of glasses because I like the frame. And she said, I don't know, I have not taken it. I said, I know you have not taken it, but I don't know, I'm feeling really bad, so maybe that's the reason I'm telling you. So it's like that. I really like those glasses. 30 dirhams, and it was really good because that kind of frame you don't get. Maybe later I've not checked, so I've not found any, but that's how it is. So whatever I'm going today, I want to buy some more t-shirts. I totally enjoy going for a walk these days because that's something I enjoy, going on long walks. It's totally different from walking inside. Indoor walk is not like that. When you walk outside, it gives you so much pleasure, you know. So that's about it. So how are people after your?
We just dumped that thing.
Yeah. That you're going to her house, no? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, somebody's calling me. Okay. Okay, so I was telling about what did I say? Okay, so that's about it. How are people after Christmas? I wanted to know how are people doing after Christmas. Tell me. I have to get used to this video recording. I'm getting better, but not so good as of now. Okay, so how is my gray? I really like the way my hair is graying. I knew always that it actually suits me, and so it's a good thing that I stopped coloring. This is Scott International t-shirts. I don't like them because I told you the other day, I like the collars that stand up like this, not the sleeping collars. I don't like sleeping collars. What else do we talk about? You want to see what I won? Probably like that day I can show you. Just a minute. I will stand here. So when I go walking, I want to lose some weight this part of my thighs, and I feel that I have some weight here also. I don't know. So once I lose that weight, I'll be in shape. Okay. What else do we talk about? Tell me. It's not that bulky. It's taking it by hand. It's so easy, they can take it anytime. What else do we talk about? I can take short videos and then join it for you, okay? If I place it somewhere and take a video like this, a recording, it will be different. So what have you been doing after Christmas? Tell me. What is your plan for New Year? What is the New Year plan? Not everybody, everybody doesn't suit, glasses don't suit, but I don't know. I believe that for everybody you have a shape of the frame which you must go for, and it'll actually suit you. So find the glass, the frame that suits you, so that because there is a particular shape which actually suits your face, and maybe like I was telling you the other day, it could be that these optical shops, they should come up with something like what do you say, it's showing your screen on the monitor, and you could make out how glasses look on your face. I even asked them when I went to Vision Plus there in Nagar in Bangalore. I told them, why don't you do that? Why don't you bring out some kind of some technology into this, and then my face could be seen in the screen, and then I could try out different glasses, and then I could tell you which one suits my face. See, all this technology is there now in photography and videography, so why not make use of it for these classes as well? I asked them. They didn't take it seriously. They said nobody ever asked for that. So many things. This is the third time somebody has told me that nobody ever asked for that. So maybe if somebody asks you, or somebody gives that kind of view, maybe things would change. You never know. So that's about it. What do we talk about? Tell me. Let me think of what we can talk about, okay? Life has a very, very strange way of moving, right? So now Christmas is over. Now we are waiting for New Year to come. Now we have had enough of talk about Christmas talk. I even shared the video that day. So now Christmas is done. We have the next thing coming up, and that is New Year. People are excited about New Year. So why are you excited about New Year? Tell me. What makes New Year so special for you? What is the reason? Maybe you could say that it's the party, because you get to party, or maybe it is about something you look forward to in the coming year, like me. For me, it is because I really feel good about passing of a year, because it's a brand new year. Who doesn't want second chances and third chances and chances after chances in life? So for me, it's like that. Life is like a lot of chances. You commit a mistake and you move on in life and try things differently, and you never do it with an intention to make a mistake again, right? Nobody wants to make a mistake over and over in life. So everybody wants to make things right and make things better in some way. So they go for another chance, hoping that things would turn out better, and they have learned the lessons from the past, and it helps you grow. Did you learn anything? Did you learn anything? So it's like that. So when I say that a new year ends, I feel good about it, because you get another chance to live your life. And I always look at a new year with possibilities, like you can make things better and set things right. What did not work out for you this in this year, it's going to work out for you better in the coming year. That's how I look forward to. So that makes New Year special for me. Tell me your reason. What is your reason? So that's how it is. What else? It's really nice when you come outside and stand at this. I honestly, I like all the shades of the day. I feel that all the shades, even if it is sunny outside, it is really good. It gives you some kind of soothing feeling, right? It soothes your soul. I like standing outside at these times because you get to be outside and there is so much of sun and wind, things like that. So today I was talking to you about my experiences and why I kind of sound biased about some aspects of life. So my view is that you should be able to explain your feelings. What do you feel about things and how things are, and what is the reason behind it. So when I say that I have a particular view about somebody or a group of people or about something, some aspects of life which is different from yours, it's always because I have experiences which is different from yours. Our experiences are not the same, right? So that makes a lot of difference. So I always encourage people to share their view. You tell me how it is, how different it is, and why do you think that, why do you have a different opinion from me? That's because you have lived, you could be twins and you could be living in the same house, raised the same way, but you still, if you give them, I always like people who are ready to explain and reason out and share the reasons and their experiences and why they view life in a particular way, right? When you talk about perspective, I really value that. So I like to get more and more views about people, why they think something differently and not like me. What do you think? Why do you think like that? So definitely it is going to bring you to the experiences, and you know what is experiences. When you listen to others' experiences, it opens you to a world which you have never been, and it also helps you to learn more and think differently, and I appreciate that. I really like that. So whenever I say something, I make it a point to share my views and tell you in brief what made me think like that. It's not that I just blindly say I don't like that person or I don't like this person. There are some people whom I don't like, but even with them I just tell you, I don't know for what reason I don't get along with that person. You know, if I say like this, it means that I don't have a particular reason, but I really would like to know what is that reason. Why am I not able to get along with that person? And it is not something that I am contented living with. It's not something like a closed statement. I would like to know why I don't like that person. I leave it like an open statement. So whenever I say something, you must just believe it, because I can tell you why I think so. What makes it so different, and what is my experiences on that, and why I have that view. So if you tell me something, I would definitely like to know what makes you think so, and what is your experiences that makes it different from mine. You share your experiences with me, and I share my experiences with you. So that gives you a view of two different worlds, right? It is not my world, it is your world, and two worlds are different. How good it is. So don't tell me that I just trust people and when they say, because they see their view is because they have a different experience of life. They have been living a different kind of life, and they have been perceiving things It's differently from us. So don't try to be with somebody just because you don't have to have the same opinions and views about things. So that's what I wanted to tell you. So whenever I have experiences, I just save them somewhere, and because you never know when it could be of use, because when you're talking you could just use it somewhere. So that's about it. What else is there? So as and when I come up with some interesting views like this, I would definitely share it with you. Okay. Yesterday I was thinking, when I went on a long walk, I could just take this camera with me and I could give you a narrative of how it is to walk this much distance. Therefore yesterday I walked 21 minutes, 15 minutes. I reached that location, and returning it again took me around 20 minutes. So it was around 40 minutes walk from that distance. Then yesterday I went to the next stop, and that is the limit. I'm not going beyond that because that will be too much. So this much is enough. This is a total walk of 55 minutes, around 50 to 55 minutes depending on the pace of your walk. And then it's totally fun, and if you pull down your mask, it is really enjoyable. The other day when I walked, it was difficult for me because I had worn the mask and I'm not able to breathe properly, and I had also not taken the water. So both these made a lot of difference. If you have both these, in the sense if you remove your mask and if you have your bottle with you, you can comfortably walk 55 minutes, and it totally burns your muscles, and it tones your body. I tell you, if you do that, because I have the experience of doing it, if you continue doing the same thing for about say 2 weeks, it shows the difference. So I hope that I will be able to continue this for a longer time, and that's about it. So you tell me, how is your new year and how are things? So today I was reading about why do you want to wear pants when you're going for a walk. See, I don't mind wearing a track pant, but then I don't have a track pant that fits me well, because I don't like wearing something tight, because we live in a remote area where people stare at you sometimes. It's not a city life, it's not Bangalore. So in this place it is like you need something loose, and when you wear a pant it's very comfortable. It makes you feel the thighs muscles burning when you walk, and I like that. And another thing, it is comfortable because you can just put your mobile there, and I like that, to put it in your pockets. That's about it. So what are you doing? I think I'm getting addicted to this camera thing. Maybe I'll do more of this. But the thing is, when I start doing this, I don't really like to text. I get out of this habit of texting. So that's the question, whether I should be texting more or I should be doing this more. I really don't have a space where I could just fix this. So you have to hold it all the time. Look at the length of my hair. If I get it cut this short, it's going to look like this. I'd gone out actually for a while. Now again I have to go in the evening for my walk. I'm so excited about it. So what is the big deal about walking? Let me tell you. The thing is, as I told you, it gives you some sort of inspiration that when your body moves, I don't know, I think it is about how you imagine yourself of becoming to a shape that you really like you to be. So when you get into that shape, you get a great feeling about it. It works directly on your confidence level also, and I like it. I've always been I wrote a kind of short biography, autobiography, when I was it was in year 2011 when I was working in James Millennium School. Not actually a autobiography, it's a story about my life until then, until that moment. And I shared with my mentor, and it was in that I had mentioned that I'm kind of crazy about fitness. So I can't tell you how much, because I think that your body is so precious. You are precious. When my daughter was small, I used to bring her up singing this. You are special, you are special. If you see someone very special, someone very special, yes, that's you. And that song touched me so much. Actually, she went to a nursery for about 9 months and preschool. So when she went there, she used to come back and she used to tell me what she didn't speak much actually. So I used to ask her, what is that you did in the school? So one day she told me she started singing this song, and I didn't exactly, her speech was, she had delayed speech actually, so I didn't know which song, which rhyme is that. And then but I could just pick on some of these words, some of these lines, and I found that it is this song. And I used to sing that to her all the time, and she used to ask me, am I so special? I would tell her, you are very special. You should grow up knowing that you are special. When you grow up knowing you are special, it doesn't mean at all in any way that you are trying to compare yourself with somebody or trying to put down somebody. It doesn't mean that. It only means that you have a good stable self-esteem which nobody can bring down, you know. So that means no matter what the circumstances is, whoever is try to bring you down or try to influence you in any way, it doesn't bother you, because you know you are special, and you are special, and that is the reason you are here in this world. So your purpose is to make use of all that you've got, and grow in a way realizing that you are special. So that song is so beautiful. So I really like that song. So I used to sing that to her every day, so that, you know, when children grow, they must have solid self-esteem. It's very important that you have good self-esteem, because it is very important. I've seen that some people, they believe that self-esteem is not good, and it doesn't make you modest or humble, and it kind of works on building your pride, which is not right at all. It is wrong and right. You must have a stable sense of who you are, and your self-esteem is so important in life. You must know that you are here for a purpose, and when you look in the mirror or when you look at yourself when you're having your bath, you must know how special you are. There is something special about you. So it's very important that you grow up knowing that. So you need to be blessed to be born from the right kind of person. I believe the kind of women who raise you to become a strong woman, for that you need to be blessed. You cannot be born in somebody's womb, and some strong women don't have that everybody doesn't have that privilege of being raised by the right kind of woman, because when the right kind of women raise you, you become somebody better than who you are. You are so strong, and I believe that the world needs more and more strong women. And for that, the base or the foundation is that you need to have a good sense of who you are. Your self-esteem is very important, which also means that when you know who you are not bothered about what is happening around you, or you don't compare yourself with anybody for that matter. That is something I really like. So that's it. So I think that when I start doing this, I would not be doing much of texting, because you can't do both. You can either text or you can talk, blah 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 blah. That's why I have saved all these videos with the title blah blah blah. The other day I was reading that, do you talk too much? Do you talk so much that you forget there is somebody in front of you? You don't give a chance for other person to respond. I'm not like that. Usually when I'm talking, I give a pause, and I don't talk until there is a chance, you know. Rather, I would be silent for a long time and let the other person have the talk, and only when it is required or when there is a chance, I talk. It's not like that. But this is a kind of a soliloquy where you are talking and you are talking. So what do you call that? What do you call something where you are talking and you are talking and you are talking? That's it. So that's what I call is soliloquy. That's what I call is talk blah 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 blah, right? So that I need to bring that back again, because this thing which I was talking about the other day, it's here again. It's kind of a honeybee. It's not a honeybee, but as you say, lizards, snakes, I guess chameleon, and all these creatures, they fall in the same category, and it is called as reptiles, right? And so similarly, this thing is falls in the category of the species or class or whatever you call it. It's from the family of honeybees, but this is a kind of insect which doesn't give you honey. So I don't know what you call this, but if it bites, I cannot show you because I have the mark here in this part of my knee and this part of the thigh. It bit me, two of them bit me about a month ago, and still there is a mark, you know. There's a scar which goes in this. It's this big, and it's not painful anymore, but it pained for about a week's time, and then it was much better, but it's really bad. Nobody wants to be stung or stink or whatever you call that by a bee, right? So the thing is still flying around, but I do have the bat, so I'm going to bring that and I'm going to just kill it. As easy as that. So that's part. So I'm going to do more of this kind of talking and then share it, okay? So don't expect much of texting, because if you're talking you can't text, you know that. So please work on your self-esteem. It's very important that you have a good sense of who you are and know that you're very special. You are special. Yes, you are special.